All right. Now we done, enjoyed ourselves down in Disney World. Now it's time to go up to Philly, and not green Philly, blue Philly. We here to talk
Let's
about
say
the other Philly
Sixers.
team. Exactly. We here to talk about the 76ers, man. This is a team well known for some of their players like Allen Iverson. That's like the biggest name you hear when it comes to them. Andre Iguodala started off there. They had the two AIs there, but now they got Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris. They got Tyrese Maxey, who's having a great season this year.
All star.
Exactly, he's an all star. So, JMO MVP. What's going down in Philly, man? What are you expecting in the second half of the season?
All right, so right now we are sitting at 5th.
Mhm.
We're sitting in 5th place. It's gonna be tough, man. We got as far as the people that we are in competition with. I think we have the toughest schedule. I think we had a toughest schedule. The only East teams I see, I looked on a few websites. The only East teams I see that have a tougher schedule than us are like the Hornets, the Nets. You know what I mean? Everybody else, we have a tougher schedule than them. I'm looking at our schedule right after All-Star break. Tomorrow we got the Knicks. Friday we got the Cavs, who we just beat, by the way. Cavs were the hottest team in the league. We just beat them right before All-Star break. Then we got the Bucks on Sunday. And then Tuesday we got the Celtics.
Dang.
Like right out the
Top
gate.
14.
That's like a death
Right
lineup
out
as soon as you
the
get out the
gate.
All-Star break.
Good top 14s, right?
Yes, right out the gate, man. Right out the gate. Then we got the Hornets. Then we got Luca. You know what I mean? We got a tough schedule the second half of the season. So
He said Luca, not even the Mavericks. Go ahead.
yeah, I said Luca. Yeah, man. Because I'm still hating because my man would have had another scoring title, but now Luca about to get it. But anyway, yeah, man. We got a tough schedule, bro. So I'm trying to see. We need to see how we're gonna look. Probably with about a month left or 3 weeks left in the season. It looks like Joel Embiid's injury timeline. He may be able to return with like 3 weeks left in the season.
That's good.
And if he can return with 3 weeks left in the season, that should be enough time to get, back in shape, kind of reacclimated to Buddy Hield. You know what I mean? The new additions we made. So I don't know what to expect, man. I really don't know what to expect. We got a tough schedule. We dealing with some injuries sometimes, like Tobias and Maxey don't play every game. So I don't know what to expect. If we get down to the play-in, I feel like if we get down to the play-in, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know if they're gonna shut Embiid down because they don't want him trying to ball from the play-in because we don't have that easy first round matchup. I don't know if, like, let's say he's about 90% or 95%. Are they just gonna punt on the season and just wait till next year? So I've read a few articles, looked at a few videos from the Sixers, and there's no I guess no decision has been made. Like they don't know, we don't know what we're gonna do. So hopefully we can stand pat in this top 6, but we only a game or 2 games in front of the Pacers and the Magic and the Heat. So with them first 4 games I just named, we could be very well in the play-in, by the beginning of next week. So I honestly don't know what to expect. I do know that Maxey, as expected, has had some inconsistency with his stat line since Embiid has been out, and that's expected. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully we can stay in the play-in. But like I said, if we end up in the play-in, 9th or 10th seed, I don't know if they're gonna let Embiid come back and we're still gonna give it a playoff push because they're like, we're gonna be so much better next year. We got money, we got cap space, we got this, we got that. But they also saying we don't know if he's gonna be healthy next year.
Exactly.
So if he comes back healthy the end of this year, we should just go for it all. Like, so I think the closer we get to him coming back from his injury, the more we'll know on that decision. But I don't know, man. But me personally, I don't care what the seeding is. If Embiid is 100%, I say we go. You know what I mean? Because 100%, it's going to be a tall task. But this will be the first time he's entered the playoffs 100%. So I think we should take advantage of that, regardless of what seed we are.
That's what I was about to ask you, but you answered that. But I'm gonna ask you something else. Because like he never been healthy in the playoffs. If he's 100% healthy, I mean, cool. Like, and then he's playing his best basketball this year. But and Maxie, Buddy Hill. All right, I feel like that was an underrated move. Cause y'all like 20. I was looking at y'all like in the like 25th in 3-point attempts, something like that. Y'all don't really shoot out of threes. But bringing in Buddy Hill, I know everywhere he's been with Sacramento, with the Pacers, he's been one of the best high percentage 3-point shooters in the league. All right, 40% like every year. How big of a difference you think Buddy Hill can make by being there?
I think he makes a huge difference. For one, he can not only catch and shoot, he can create his own three. He can come off the pick and roll and just pull up if you don't step up. I don't know if y'all watched me play the Cavs, but he hit 2 crucial off the dribble step back threes down the stretch, contested. Like, people forget this man was player of the year in college. Like, everybody comes in the league and plays a role, but every now and then Buddy Hill reminds you that he averaged a 30 piece in college.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
Oklahoma, you're not gonna. I'm not. That's definitely facts.
yeah, man. So it's about a role, man. Like people that Pacers fans, like the moves the stuff he's doing in the first 4 games with us, Ty probably didn't even know he could do that. Because he over there in Indiana, sitting in the corner, hitting the side of the backboard, missing shots, and then he gets over here. I remember watching this interview. He said that my agent told me I got traded, and I'm like, you lying? He said he's been hearing for years, like, I'm about to get traded, and it never happens. But he said it's finally happening. So like he's just trying to take it one day at a time and embrace the city, and it's he's perfect. Like his name is perfect, you know, brotherly love, Buddy Hill, Buddy Love. I mean, Buddy Love is perfect, you know. So I think he's playing very well. I think he's gonna fit great. It's not gonna be that much of an adjustment Embiid's gonna have to make. It's not like this guy needs the ball. He know who Embiid is. He just need to be ready to knock him down. He's another knockdown shooter. He's averaging like 20 since he's been there. So he's right along that. He's right there with Tobias and Oubre. You know what I mean? No, not Maxey.
Yeah, Maxey a different level. You're right.
Yeah, not Maxey. But as far as any given night, giving us between 18, 20 any given night, Buddy right there.
So I got 2 questions in one. It's about two players. One you just talked about, Maxey. You said that he was going to step up this year, and he absolutely did that. So what are your thoughts on him? And there's another player who you don't like as much, who you got in the buyout market. Yeah, I wasn't gonna let you get away without answering this question about Kyle. So what do you think is going to be his role? What do you expect him to do to help Philly out in the second half?
All right, so one, my man Maxey. Look, man, I don't think it took a rocket science to see that once Harden left, Maxey was going to break out. Now, I can't wait to see how he looks in the playoffs. I just hope that if Embiid doesn't play and Maxey start getting doubled in the playoffs and he doesn't look as good in the regular season, people are going to be like, he's fluke. He's you know what I mean? Because like that's not going to be fair. Nobody ever said he was a superstar or a number 1 option. You know what I mean? So that's one. But yeah, man, Maxey been balling. I think if Embiid is there, Embiid has to be there. If he's playing with Embiid, he's a legit second option. You know, I look at him right there with Jamal Murray. How Jamal Murray is for Jokic, never made an All-Star, but Maxey made the All-Star this year, but like legit second option. I look at Maxey like that, man. Like Maxey, legit 2 years in a row, averaging 20 in the playoffs, shooting 40% from 3. And he's been behind Embiid and Harden. So I think Maxey's legit. Like, period. I think he's legit second option. Nick Nurse is trying to turn him into a ball hawk, workhorse. He's making them guard people 94 feet, using his speed and his long arms. He's trying to get better at guarding the pick and roll because he gets screened a lot in the high pick and roll. He's trying to recover. He makes a lot of inexperienced and undisciplined mistakes on defense. He runs into people. because he's moving too fast. So Nick Nurse is trying to get him right on the defensive end, and yeah, I think he's legit. But Kyle Lowry, man, look, I know he's a savvy veteran, man. I just don't want him coming over here flopping. You know, man. It's just some stuff he does on the court I just do not like. He'll run full speed into you, throw the ball in the air, and look at the ref. And I'm like, bro, we don't need that over here in Philly. Like, we don't need that. And B does all the flopping on our team. he's earned that. What have you done? Look, well, look. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a savvy veteran. He's gonna come in and put guys in the right place. He allows Maxey to, do what he does best, which is tunnel vision to the basket. He don't got to worry about facilitating and running the offense, set people up for a few minutes. Kyle Lowry can come in and do that. And I think that you just have to play Kyle Lowry on the court with Maxey and with Tobias and with Oubre. You can't put him out there with Robert Covington and Kenyon Martin Jr. You got to put him out there where he can facilitate. Because if you put him out there with them dudes and Kyle Lowry got to score, like, that's not smart. So long as we play him with the right rotation, I guess I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna be honest though. Like, if we didn't, I think we'll be just as good without him. But he's from Philly. Shout out to Kyle Lowry. You know what I mean? Villanova holding it down. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's an interesting pickup. Another savvy veteran who has been around the block a few times, who can show our youngest the ropes.
It's funny because it's the second time y'all took somebody from Miami, PJ Tucker and now Lowry, and also Tyrese Maxey. What I've noticed from him, what I noticed from what I've seen without Embiid, he's so wishy-washy. Like, there are games where like he can't miss. You know what I mean? Like, he looked really good. And then there are games when it's like, this dude can't even get a clean shot off. Like, and then it looked like he's really bothered with the double teams and the focus on him, So without Embiid, I do think it will be he won't look as good as he is right now. I don't think he will up his game without Embiid. I do think that this is going to be a huge learning curve for him. But with Embiid, obviously, he's been in the playoffs before with Embiid. He's been a second option before in the playoffs with James Harden. So I feel like with Embiid, he'll be Maxey. But y'all need Embiid, though. And I think with Embiid, y'all can beat, for real, anybody in the East. If Embiid puts y'all on his back at times like he's supposed to, even the Celtics. Like, Embiid's the best player on the court when y'all play the Celtics. So he should be able to dominate, and they have nobody for him. So not even Porzingis, he's too small. So that's how I look at it.
Facts.
So Teddy asked you a question, J-Mo. What's the one move you wanted the 76ers to make at the deadline?
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say there's a move I wanted them to make. I guess Zach LaVine would have been a good move for us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's hurt and sitting out and all this, but I know I heard some rumblings about Siakam, but he ended up going to the Pacers. I don't really know what the one move I would have made. Like, we need to make this move. I just know that I just thought that we should have, we should have made a move because, like, the window we have, the way Embiid's playing, the coach that he has, the way Maxey's playing, the pieces we put around him after that Harden trade. It's like we got to maximize this because Embiid is never this healthy. He's playing outrageous right now. And then he got hurt, and it's like, all right, well, we can hit the ground running next year if all else fails. So I guess it's not a move that I wanted them to make, not a specific move.
But y'all can get Zach LaVine. He's a free agent this year, right?
He might be able to
yeah, because they were trying to trade him. So, and Tobias is a free agent, right? So,
and DeRozan, too. I hear a lot of people saying DeRozan would be perfect for us. Mm-hmm. I hear a lot of people, like former players, GM. I hear a lot of people saying they think DeRozan would be perfect for us.
Since you brought him up, here's my question. All right, I had two scenarios for you here. All right.
Okay.
DeRozan is in it. Okay. So say things don't work out this year. Embiid come back, he don't come back, y'all don't get it done, right? Would you rather drop Tobias.
Hey, it's
And
like, no,
bring,
go ahead.
and you drop Tobias in A and B. So you drop Tobias and bring in DeRozan, like you just said. Savvy vet, mid-range beast, can get you 20 to 30 any night, you know. And
Underrated passer.
he's not bad defensively neither. He'll play some hard-nosed defense because they be doing up there in Chicago. Or B, drop Tobias, bring Clay, a shooter, trade ball specialist, a guy that can play off ball with a guy like an MB, a guy like a Maxi, that can go out there, roam around. He probably give you a little juice on defense. Not the same, but a little bit of juice. He brings you that championship fervor, and he also is a competitor. Which one are you taking?
That's tough.
That's a good one.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna probably go with DeRozan, just because Clay's on a decline. I don't know what Clay's gonna look like next year. You know what I mean? Is he gonna be the same? Is he gonna get better? It looked like he's getting worse by the year. So he does have that, you know, championship pedigree, and I don't know, man. I think I would lean towards DeRozan, especially if we're dropping Tobias.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would lean towards DeRozan. Like you said, he's a very underrated defender and an underrated passer. Like you said, Joe. I remember when they played the Bucks in the playoffs and they won that one game. DeRozan had 40, like 8 assists or something like that. DeRozan was cooking. So, yeah, man, I might lean towards DeRozan. He's like the all-time Raptors leading scorer. Mm-hmm. He's been the best player on playoff teams. So, yeah, I might lean towards DeRozan.
He said, "Take Levine and Torrey Craig." I like Clay.
See, the only way to get Levine, you're going to have to trade for him. He's not a free agent until 2027. So, he's on the contract. He signed his contract in 2022. It was a 5-year contract in 2022. So, the only thing you would be able to get is DeRozan as a free agent. So
yeah, he unrestricted too.
I ain't know that. But look.
DeRozan and Tobias are both unrestricted free agents this year.
I like Clay for y'all. You know, I think Clay gonna cost less than DeRozan, so y'all be able to do more with y'all money. DeRozan don't shoot the 3, and B is a lot of times he's in the mid post. So he's in that mid range territory. So you got DeRozan on there. Like you need a spot of. That's why Buddy Hield was a big move. You need shooters. You need guys that. You need snipers. You need guys that Embiid gonna draw the double team. He can just snipe it too. Clay gonna get so many open looks with Embiid. Now he's taking a lot of tough. Like you watch the Warriors, he's not shooting a bunch of open threes. He's taking a lot of tough threes. And then when he does get good looks, I mean, I'm not saying he catches them all the time, but Clay be getting hot too. So I think that, and then playing with the Warriors, the pressure. You know how Clay is. Like Clay is like so hard on himself, and with the Warriors, they're the Warriors. And he brings that championship pedigree. DeRozan never won. DeRozan is known for choking every time they see LeBron. You know, so I would rather have Clay on my team because y'all don't have nobody on your team that I can think of, period, since the Embiid era, that has that championship pedigree that actually won. PJ Tucker, but he wasn't the same. But I'm trying to think, like, I don't think I ever had anybody that actually won in your team.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think Clay is part of a dynasty. He wants to win. And he fits perfect with y'all, I think.
Yeah, I like Clay too. All I'm gonna say is, if Buddy Hield can find his 3 in Philly, why can't Clay? You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I like that. All right. So, J-Mo, last words for your Philadelphia 76ers.
Last words, man. Shout out to Nick Nurse. With Embiid going out, he has to do a lot of experimenting. He's been subbing in lineups in and out. He's been putting different combinations together. So, you know, shout out to Nick Nurse, man. He's doing his thing. And let me I got some words for Pat Bev right quick.
Okay.
This man had all the praise in the world for Philly. Then he get to the Milwaukee. He said, what's the biggest difference? It's not, ain't nobody care about stats. People just want to win. What?
Dang.
It switched up.
He said that for real?
Yeah, Benedict Arnold. Sonny sold us out. Sonny sold us out, man. I'm like, what is he doing? Like that. But he has no credibility. I don't like anything that comes out his mouth. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, no. He has no credibility. Like, I don't even think he'd be serious no more. I'm not even gonna take him take his words to. Forget that. My man just lost all credibility.
Dang.
Bro, you was the ultimate teammate. Then you get like, come on, bro. I understand you trying to, take the sides of your new teammates, but your integrity as a man can't go away with it. Like, come on, bro.
Time out. Nobody care about stats. What, Giannis the same dude that missed on purpose and didn't get a triple double?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. It's just crazy, bro. I can't believe he said it's all about winning. I'm like, bro.
Then he dropped
60. 3 and 7 since you got there.
Then he dropped 60 and almost fought the whole team for the ball.
Mm.
They don't care about stats.
Yeah.
Come on,
Don't
bro.
care about, man. I don't know, man. Yeah,
Everybody care about stats, man.
I just had to say that right quick, man. But yeah, man, we looking. I like our new additions, and the thing I like, about our additions is that it's just Campaign and Buddy Hield and I guess Kyle Lowry, but they don't like Embiid should have a very seamless transition. Like when Embiid come back, those guys are spot up shooters. Like Buddy Hield knows that he can be a scorer and a spot up shooter. So I think I like our additions. Shout out my man Paul Reed holding it down while Embiid was out. I would love to see Kenneth Lofton Jr. Get some bump while Embiid is out.
Oh, he on y'all team? Nice.
Yeah, we signed him when Embiid got. I would love to see him get some bump.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Baby Zebo.
Yeah, I would love to see him get some bump while Embiid is out. Shout out my man Ricky Council. He normally get in the game in garbage minutes. He's starting to get in the game a little more. He get in the game in garbage minutes, bro. I had 12 points in 7 minutes. And you'd be like, dang. So I would love to see him. He's starting to get more meaningful burn. So yeah, man, like I said, shout out to Nick Nurse. He's the real MVP of this team right now. Mm-hmm. And let's just keep doing our thing. Hopefully we can, stay within striking distance till Embiid gets back.
Paul Reed averaging 10 and 7 without Embiid. And
Nick Nurse is the reason why I trust Philly more than I trust Milwaukee.
Yeah, Nick Nurse looking at Milwaukee. Kanye, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Like they said, bro, it's like they thought we was extra sick. They thought we had COVID or something, but we ain't need a doctor. We just needed a nurse. We was good.
There it is.
We wasn't that sick, you know what I mean?
There you go.
All right. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.